what you heard of my conversation with Felicia?
I wasn't eavesdropping.
I'm not saying you were. Just tell me.
Mom, you and Carl, I mean, that's your business. After the Hadley Prescott thing,
So you're
I'm
not even willing to discuss it with me?
You love Carl, and I respect that. If you're feeling distant from him...
I'm not feeling distant from him. I'm feeling distant from everyone in this family. And now with Paulina gone, I mean, we've got to stop pretending that everything is all right around here.
I understand that.
I want things to be the way they were.
So do I. I hope you know how much I mean that.
Did you see the TV spot?
What they've done, Paulina? She's on the news? What?
No, I went on TV and I asked Paulina to call home. So if she calls, she's calling here.
Hey, now where did Mommy put her clothes? I packed so fast Oh, well, hope you like this outfit. You're going to see a lot of it. Oh, who cares? I've got all I need right here, right? Yeah. Love you, sweetie. Oh, I love you, too. You're the best. Yeah. Oh, Hannah, do you mind? Could you just watch him for a second while I grab a shower?
Sure. His oatmeal's almost finished.
Oh, great.
Man, can you believe that we really used to eat that stuff when we were kids?
Well, we used to think a hot breakfast was something you read about in books, remember? God, Hannah, what would we do if you weren't here?
Hey, who looked out for me when we were on Gold Street, huh? When we were kids?
Huh?
Your mom, little guy, that too? Yeah? You know that's right. Here. Okay. Daddy. Oh. Whoa, that's a little loud. Sorry. See that little red guy? Oh, wait, the oatmeal. Don't burn. I'll be right back, kiddo. Good minute.
Paulina, the most important thing I have to say is that I love you.
Let's go, Corey. Just stay away from Lila.
Oh, what, Lila's got you defending her now?
She's pregnant, man. She doesn't need...
I don't care what Lila is.
You can't just walk into her place.
Yes, I can, man. And if you get in the way, I'll wipe the street with you.
Oh, Donna, how sweet of you.
Say whatever you have to say to me. Say it right now.
Muffin? I seem to crave them these days. There's this little bakery.
I don't
around
like
the
being
corner.
summoned by the tramp who openly destroyed my daughter in court.
But you came, didn't you?
I don't need this.
And we both know why, don't we? Because I have you all over a barrel. Sure you don't want a muffin?
I don't want to use the blue mug because that's Jake's favorite mug, so... Kirkland? Boys, you just stay asleep until Mommy can get it together. I made 8 cups of coffee. Certainly didn't need to make 8 cups of coffee because Jake's not here. Don't think about Jake. Think about Jake in jail. Overnight. Oh, toast!
Think about it. 'Cause 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 think about it. 'Cause
It's okay. It's okay, let it go. All right.
You!
The front door was unlocked.
Get out. Get out.
Look, I didn't mean to.
Get out.
All right, the reporters won't be on your front yard anymore by order of the mayor's office.
Please don't do me any favors.
They frightened Kirkland.
I know that, which is exactly why I let Stephen and Kirkland stay home from school today.
He's here?
Yes, he's here. Where do you think he's going to be?
Is he still asleep?
Yes, he is. Why?
Look, I came over here, Victoria, to tell you.
Oh. Oh, I see. I see. You sent the reporters away so they wouldn't be here when you tried to take Kirkland
Jake's
away
released.
from me. Is that it?
No, I got Jake released.
What? Just now?
Last night.
Oh. Why?
I think you need him.
You're just loving this, aren't you?
No,
I mean, you knew he wasn't
no.
gonna...
I mean, listen, I encouraged him to come home.
You think he's gonna listen to you? You win. Was he okay?
Hard to tell.
Did he say anything?
Well, as you pointed out, he didn't much listen to me. He didn't want to talk to me.
Well, I guess he's written me off then. Like, you know, pretty much everybody. Mother, Marley, Nick. Pretty much everybody in this whole town.
Not everyone.
Jake's never coming home.
Go ahead, man. Why don't you take your best shot? Since when do you terrorize pregnant
Lila
women?
happened to mention what she did to me last night.
I read about some of it in
You're
the
still
paper.
standing up for her.
She's alone in this world with a baby on the
She's
way.
not having a baby. She's having a weapon, and from the looks of things, she certainly knows how to use it.
She's on her own because of you.
Start with that,
Just
man.
stay
It's not about
away
icy
from
roads
her.
or who told Shane what. She used me to destroy Vicky's life.
What are you saying? She set you up?
Oh, you boys. You catch on fast, don't you? You sense she's proud of that, Matt.
That's crazy.
No, that's Lila. She doesn't care who gets caught in the fallout. Marley, Donna, Stephen, Kirkland, all of them lost more than she did. You think she cares? No. Let me tell you something. Can you picture Lila as a mom?
She lost her bearings for a little while when Shane died.
Pathological. She's a wacko. Think about it. That baby cries at the wrong time, spits up, breaks something in our apartment that Lila doesn't plan on. Watch out.
That's your opinion. And I'll tell you, it does not change the fact that she is carrying a baby.
She doesn't want to have a baby, Matt. Lila wants Shane's estate. She's got a better shot at getting at it if she's pregnant. Who runs Shane's estate? Vicky. Starting to make sense to you now?
If it's true.
Here's some, I hope she gets some money, because that kid's gonna need a hell of a lot of money for a shrink pill.
Just stay away from her.
Okay? I'm gone.
Good.
Good. Oh, my God.
What else do you want?
Only what's rightfully mine.
What do you want?
I want Vicky to give me control over Shane's estate.
After your performance in court, why
And
would
I
she
want
do that?
you to talk her into it.
And why would I do that?
What if Michael left another woman all of his money? A woman that tracked him down and caused his...
Don't go there.
Let me put it to you this way.
Don't go there.
All right? If I don't get control over Shane's estate, then I'm going to file a civil suit against Jake.
You have no grounds to file a lawsuit.
I don't? Well, then why did they throw Jake in jail last night, huh? And if he had let the deputy warn Shane about the roads that night, Shane would still be here, and so would Michael.
This conversation is over.
How did Vicky get off the mountain that night, Donna? Because she was in the car with Shane. How did she walk away from that accident while Shane was left down in the snow? Huh? How did she do that? Seems to me she had a little help.
Stop this right now.
That was you, wasn't it, Donna? Now, I would hate for all that to be dragged out in court.
Are you threatening me?
I would do it, Donna, in a heartbeat. I would. And you know those civil suits, they go on for months. And you know the press? They're always looking for something nasty to say.
Are you trying to blackmail me?
I saw your face in court last night when Vicky was telling on herself. You would have given anything to stop that from coming out, wouldn't you?
Well, thanks to you, she has nothing left to lose.
I imagine about now she would like for all of this to just die down. As would you. So why don't you talk to her about Shane's estate? You know, drop everything. And then we can all forget that that horrible night ever happened.
No matter what you heard, I would never, never, ever do anything to take him away from you. And I know from your note, and I know from... I just know from you. You don't want to take him away from me either. I believe in you. I believe in us. Paulina, please, if you are out there, if you can hear this, please call me.
Hey, Pumpkin, is your show over? Uh-oh, this one's way for adults. Come here, baby. Come here. Let me turn this off. Come here, sweetie pie. Yes. Oh. Now, you weren't standing too close to the screen, were you? Your daddy doesn't like it when you do that. No, he doesn't like it at all, does he? So your old man used to boss the kid around, too, right? No, Joe's always wonderful with Dante. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, he just always wanted to keep us safe, that's all. Those second thoughts will get you, girl. They'll just drag you straight back where you don't need to be. Yeah, I guess you're right. Hey, well, how about some breakfast before I do any more damage to the oatmeal? Hannah, maybe this is just all a big mistake. Maybe I should call home.
Come on, Blue Eyes. Come on. You gotta be out there somewhere. Just pick up the phone. Come on. Style it. Is this phone working?
It's working, Joe.
When's the last time you checked?
She'll call.
I must have done this 15 times, I think.
Don't do that. Put it down in case she calls. You get a
said
busy
you had a
signal.
letter from her. Let me see it.
Right here. She left that on my desk at the precinct.
At your desk? She didn't even... Nobody saw her?
Don't get me started. I can't believe it myself.
I'll always take care of Dante. I'll never let anything happen to him. And Dante will always know
that he has a daddy who loves him very much. No matter what happens, I'll never let him forget that.
Doesn't sound like she's coming back.
She's coming back. She has to come back.
Can you put more men out there?
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna scare her like that. No.
She's all alone, Joe, and she doesn't have any money.
What do you mean, no money at all?
She left her cards in her checkbook here.
She must have realized we could trace that stuff.
Yeah, well, she's got to do something, Joe.
Rachel, it's not just a matter of finding her. I gotta make sure I have a marriage left when I do. I mean, if I'm not careful, if I treat her like a criminal, that's it. I lose everything. I lose my wife, I lose my kid, I lose my whole life. Yes. No, nothing. Thanks, bye. Precinct, nothing. Damn it, you know, none of this ever had to happen. If anybody in this house had just talked to me and leveled with me...
Oh, please, Joe. We keep going over and over this. If you had believed in her in the first place, none of this would have happened.
screwed up, yes.
Look, when you marry somebody, you have to believe in them. That's what it's all about, you know, trust.
You happy, Joe? You happy? Because you got exactly what you deserved.
Oh. I get it. This is the part you come over and you pretend to comfort me.
Look, I don't
It's supposed to be
expect
so
you.
hard for you. I mean, just to stop from laughing.
No.
It's a very big day for you, though. A very big day for you. It's a big day of gloating and...
You have absolutely no
Bad
reason
day
to
for
believe
me. Very bad day for me. I would definitely put it right up there with the worst days of my entire life. Right up there with losing Ryan. And here you are to share it with me. Are we having fun yet? What would be the plan here now? Would this be the hidden cameras or the tape recorders? God, I must have looked so pathetic, like such a terrible mother, right? Over there lying on the floor, crying.
Look, Victoria.
You came here to get custody of Kirkland, didn't you? Because you don't think I can fight you now. Isn't that right?
I would never...
Get out of my house.
Fine. All of the legal papers are in order. I'm going to do what I think is best for my son. I think he deserves nothing less.
I'm doing everything I can to get Paulina and
Do I
Dante
think you
back.
believed in her?
I do believe
Then why
in
did you
her.
take off?
She misunderstood. I came here in a squad
You
car.
came
She
in a
thought I
squad
was
car.
gonna
Can't
take
you do
Dante.
anything right? Why isn't everybody out looking for her
What,
right
is
now?
everybody a cop here, huh? The more I chase her, Jake, the faster she runs. I went on television. I put an ad on TV asking her to call me
So
here.
what, you think she's gonna come running back to you, Joe? Don't count on it.
You know her as well as anyone. Where would she go?
Certainly not back to Joe, I'll tell you that. She could be anywhere, Amanda, anywhere.
When I get scared, I end up coming back here.
Yeah, that's because you were raised here. You were loved
Rachel,
here.
I don't think Paulina feels the same
Right.
way about her old neighborhood. What was it?
Gold Street.
Right.
What, would she go back there?
I don't think she knows anybody.
Listen, guys, we're all assuming that she has some kind of plan. Now, you remember when Vicky took off?
Yeah.
She took Kirkland and she just kept moving. She didn't matter where she was going.
Maybe Paulina's doing the same thing.
Please, I can't believe I thought I talked her out of this.
Well, you knew about this?
She thought you were taking the
You
baby,
knew about
Joe. I
this.
told
Where
her
did
she
she
was
go?
afraid.
Where was
I
she,
have no
Jake? Why don't you
idea.
stay out of my marriage, okay? Worry about your own marriage.
Why don't you guys stop the macho crap and maybe go find Paulina, if that isn't too much for you?
Joe must be a wreck right now. Maybe if I call him, I don't have to tell him where I am.
You just want to hear his voice, don't you?
I just want to go home.
What about...
Okay, I know. You're right. Okay, first things first. Dante needs his eardrops. You know what? Maybe I could just call on a prescription, and then, you know what? That's what I'll do.
Hey, kid, what's with the ears, huh?
Wait a second here. Wait a minute. This one's close by, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just around the corner.
Great.
Yeah, and you know what they got there? They've got ice cream and root beer floats and every kind of bubblegum you've ever heard of.
Remember that pharmacy when we were kids?
The one that I used to cry and pretend I lost my mommy while you grabbed the gum.
Not in front of my son, thank you. Okay, and we just won't go there. Yes, hi. Yes, I'd like to fill a prescription for eardrops for a baby. I have the original bottle. Yes. That's one. I can never pronounce the name. Excuse me? No, I didn't call before. Somebody called the pharmacy.
Oh, man.
Asking for a woman who wanted to fill that prescription had called. They must have called every pharmacy in Chicago. You know what? They know where I am, and Joe's coming after me.
No, just stay here, kid, right?
No.
Just lay low.
No. I'm gone.
Wouldn't it be nice, Donna, to forget all about that night like it never happened?
You can't win this lawsuit.
Oh, I think I can. See, my lawyer says that civil court, they're not that fussy about that burden of proof thing. And every detail about that night will come out.
Victoria did not do anything illegal.
Oh, she didn't? Oh, I see. Victoria McKinnon can leave the scene of an accident. I guess the same laws don't apply to her as they do to everyone else. Because maybe if she had stayed, Shane would still be alive.
You can't prove anything.
Oh, I don't have to. See, all I need to do is raise a little doubt and suspicion. That'll be enough for a civil court. Or the press. or Grant Harrison.
You profess to protect your child, and you would do this to
The
Victoria and
questions
Kirk.
are easy, Donna. Was Vicky in the car that night with Shane? Did you help her leave the scene of a fatal accident? And did you cover it up?
Haven't you done enough?
Me? Oh, no. You can thank your precious daughter for that. She is the one that brought all of this on herself. And now she can't leave a man alone that is dead and buried. Well, I'm not going to her for money or for anything else. You got that?
She's maintaining control of his estate so that you won't spend every last
No,
penny
she's
of it.
maintaining control of his estate because she is still in love with Shane. And you and I both know it. Now, do we have an understanding?
Yes. You're on your own. Don't bother me again.
Donna.
Matthew. Not this trash. This is Jake's juvenile record. It's supposed to be sealed.
Moonshiners.
It's true. All of it's true, you know it is.
Oh, come on. Breaking up Joe and Paulina's wedding? Trying to scam the Coreys. All of that was years ago.
The information is accurate.
Yeah, but what about all the good things that he's done?
You knew that it was risky to marry somebody like Jake McKinnon from a custody standpoint, didn't you?
He's a good father.
He isn't here. And any judge in his right mind, after what happened yesterday in court, would rule that this is not a stable environment for a young boy.
But I'm still here.
Look at you. You can't even make breakfast.
Are you happy now?
No. No, I'm not happy.
Well, that's a good one.
I'm not going to seek custody, not after everything you've lost.
You still have copies of everything, right? Including the court transcript from last night. I am going to figure out what you're up to.
I truly don't expect that you would believe me.
Not going to kick me when I'm down, but you're going to pretend you care about me.
I'm not
is that
pretending.
it? I'm supposed to
I'm not.
be grateful then, and then you'll be planning what your next move is. I mean, that's it, right? Am I
So,
on track here?
You don't believe me.
I don't believe you,
You
no.
just
I
need some time to be convinced, that's all.
just didn't have it in your heart to do it to me, is that it? I must really look like hell.
I'm going to make a confession to you. When Michael died, I finally allowed myself to realize just how much Kirkland needs you and just how close he is to you.
I'm his mother, that's no big surprise.
And that when I hurt you, I hurt him.
Never stopped you before.
I don't want that to happen anymore.
Oh, come on, you don't
Don't wanna
even know
do that.
how to quit.
Kirkland is old enough to start asking me questions I finally don't have any answers for. I don't want to hear those questions anymore.
What kind of questions?
He wants to know why I make his mommy feel so bad.
Jake, why don't you go to the Herald?
Oh, no, Madison can take care of the Herald. If the phone rings...
I'm picking it up.
What are you talking about? Are you out of your
I'm
mind?
explaining to her what happened.
Joe, she's gonna hang up. She hears your voice. Oh, come on, let me pick up the phone because
Come on,
she trusts
it's not
me.
about who Paulina loves most. She loves both of you. And we have extensions.
Should have called by now.
Yeah, you should check the affiliates.
I checked the affiliates. Jake, why don't you go home?
Joe.
Man, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
You know, Paulina kicked me out.
Yeah, you should have done that, too. I mean, you know something? Why should she live with somebody who she doesn't trust?
Nobody should have to.
You know, well, what am I talking about? Trust Vicky, look what happened there.
Hey, wait a second. You married her. I mean, that's part of it. Yeah. And you know something else? You don't look so good. Do you want something to eat? Do you want to talk or something?
No, talking doesn't do any good, Rachel.
Jake, did you ever really give Vicky a chance to tell you what happened?
I gave that woman 1,000 chances. Rachel, I could see something was eating her up, and I begged her to tell me what it is.
Because that's a horrible way to find out the truth.
I can deal with it.
Nobody should go through what you went through, man. Not even you.
Tell you what's a kick. You drug out of your own house by your boys in blue.
Hey, if somebody didn't follow the book, I'll lean on them.
No, Joe, it's not that. It's just that, you know, I believed every word and every lie. I mean, we talked about the truth all the time. I just didn't live it.
I hear you.
Well, I mean, that's the hard part. I mean, that's the test.
You know, the night of the fire, when Paulina handed the baby to me and put him in my arms, she had this look on her face, and she didn't have anything to do with what happened that night. I should have believed in that look.
Paulina, how could you not believe her?
Thanks, Jake.
No, I'm just trying to say that Vicky lied all of her life, and I just believed that I could love her enough that she wouldn't lie to me.
Or pop a pill, or take a drink.
You're right. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't.
Wait a second. It does matter. It does matter. You have to have faith in the people you love. You can't worry about whether it hurts.
You guys are the exception, Rachel. I mean, loving you has changed Carl. He's a different person, right?
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I believe.
So what about Vicky's kids?
No, don't start with the
They
family.
need you, Jake.
No, don't.
Come on, I was at the church. I was at your wedding. I heard you, man. You promised to take care of them.
Joe, I don't need this, all right? I don't need
Don't
this.
leave town, Jake. Jake.
Donna, I'm sure you have a lot to do today.
I always have time for Matthew.